It wasn't that I didn't notice. They just weren't worth my time. I didn't need their approval because I already belong to someone who cherishes me. They flirted, but I felt nothing. My heart is already set. I didn't flirt back because I value respect over empty words. It wasn't rejection, it was realization that nothing compares to what I have. I didn't respond because when you've found your soulmate, no one else matters. They flirted, but I didn't need to prove my loyalty to anyone. My heart only responds to the one who has earned its trust. They flirted, but I turned away because I know what real love feels like. I didn't need to say a word. My loyalty spoke louder than any compliment could. They tried, but I already have someone who makes me feel like I belong. My heart didn't flutter for them. It's steady, rooted in the love I've chosen. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They flirted, and I didn't react because I have something real to protect. My response was calm because the love I have doesn't require attention from strangers. I didn't flirt back because my heart only speaks the language of loyalty. They tried to draw me in, but my heart was already filled with something real. I didn't need their attention. I already have the one who sees me deeply. They flirted, but I didn't respond because I know what real love feels like. I didn't need to entertain their flirtation. My heart was already full of yours. They flirted, but I didn't bite. My love is too precious to be distracted. My response wasn't harsh. It was simply protective of my heart's true owner. I didn't need to explain. My loyalty speaks louder than words. The flirtation didn't bother me. It only made me appreciate the one who truly matters. They flirted, but I didn't care. My heart belongs elsewhere. I didn't flirt back because I value depth over fleeting attention. They tried, but my love already has my heart. I didn't need to flirt back because I already have someone who makes me feel special. I didn't entertain their flirtation because I'm already someone's everything. Their words didn't matter. My heart is already full. I didn't respond because I know what I have is irreplaceable. They flirted, but I turned away because I already have someone who knows me deeply. I didn't need their attention. My heart already has someone who sees all of me. They flirted, but I didn't respond because I already know what true love feels like. I didn't need their attention. Your love fills every empty space. They flirted, but I didn't entertain it. My soul already belongs to someone else. My response wasn't cold. It was a quiet declaration of my heart's allegiance. They flirted, but it was only a reminder of how blessed I am with what I already have. I didn't react to their flirtation. I was too busy being grateful for the one I love. Their attempts to get my attention were met with silence because my heart already speaks to someone. I didn't need to flirt back. I have something far more precious than temporary admiration. They flirted, but my mind only thinks of the one who holds my heart. I didn't need to prove anything. My love for you is already my truth. They flirted, but I didn't bite. I've already tasted something real. I didn't respond because nothing can compare to the love I'm already living. They flirted, but I didn't care. My heart belongs to the one who sees my soul. I didn't flirt back. I simply remembered the love that is unshakable. They tried, but I was too busy holding on to the one who makes me feel alive. Their flirtation didn't faze me. I already have a love that feels like home. I didn't need to respond. The love I have is enough to silence any outside noise. They flirted, but my response was calm because I already know my worth. I didn't react. I simply chose to cherish the love I already have, which speaks louder than any flirt. They tried, but I'm not distracted. I have the one who completes me. My dear, I didn't need their attention because I already know my worth. You thought I'd flirt back. I'm already spoken for, even if they don't know it. When they flirted with me, I realized how much power I hold in my silence. A smile from me wasn't an invitation. It was my way of protecting what's mine. The only heart I need to win is the one I'm already holding. Their flirtation wasn't a compliment. It was a reminder of how far I've come. I didn't need to speak. My actions said everything they needed to hear. They flirted, but it was your name I whispered in my heart. My response, a reminder that love isn't for sale, no matter how pretty the words. It wasn't rejection, it was self-respect. I didn't react out of anger. I simply refused to participate in something that wasn't mine. They tried, but my heart is already occupied with someone who sees me fully. A flirt is fleeting, true connection that lasts forever. I didn't need to explain. My confidence shut down their game. My soul only dances with the one it was destined for. When they flirted, I saw them, but I didn't hear them because you already occupy my thoughts. It wasn't a cold response, just a reminder that my loyalty is untouchable. They tried to tempt me, but I only answer to the one who truly understands me. My response was not rejection. It was protection of the love I already have. It wasn't shock. It was knowing exactly what I deserve and what I don't. I wasn't rude. I was rooted in who I am, and they felt the shift. Their flirt was a momentary distraction, but you're my forever focus. When they flirted, I realized how much I've grown. Not even the charm could sway me. I didn't respond out of bitterness, but because I know what loyalty means. I smiled, but only because I know my heart belongs elsewhere. The shock wasn't in my response, it was in the realization that my love is unshakable. Flirting won't break what's been built with trust and respect. Their words felt empty because my heart is full of something real. I didn't entertain it, not because I couldn't, but because I already have everything I need. What I said wasn't harsh. It was a declaration of my unwavering love. They tried to flirt, but they only confirmed that what I have is irreplaceable. They thought I'd fall for it, but my heart doesn't entertain distractions. When they flirted, I felt pity, not temptation. They didn't know what I already have. It wasn't that I didn't care, I just knew where my loyalty lies. Their attempt at flirting was a reminder that true love doesn't need to be pursued. I didn't feel flattered. I felt proud of the person who has my heart. They flirted, and I realized it's only your love that makes my heart race. My response was calm because I already have everything I need in your eyes. I wasn't shocked by their approach, but by how far I've come in knowing my worth. They flirted with me, but my heart belongs to someone who listens to my silence. The only flirt I'm interested in is the one that feels like home. I didn't respond because I've learned the value of protecting my heart. They flirted, but it was your name I heard in my thoughts, not theirs. I didn't need to say anything. My silence spoke volumes. They didn't know how little their words meant when my heart was already spoken for. My response wasn't a rejection. It was the confidence of knowing where I belong. They flirted, but I have already experienced the real thing. I didn't entertain it because I already have everything I need right in front of me. My love is a fortress, and no one gets in without a key. They flirted with me, but I turned away because I know my value. It wasn't about ignoring them. It was about honoring the one who holds my heart. I didn't need to flirt back. My presence was enough to shut it down. The flirtation didn't surprise me. It reminded me how far I've come in knowing what I deserve. I didn't respond to their words. I let my actions tell the truth of my heart. The only thing that shocks me is how effortless it is to be loyal to you. They flirted, but I already have a love that keeps me grounded. I didn't feel the need to react because I already know I'm deeply seen. Their attention is fleeting, but what I have with you is eternal. I smiled, not because I was interested, but because I knew my heart was taken. They flirted, and all I could do was think of the one who truly matters. I didn't need to entertain it because I am loved in ways they'll never understand. The flirt was loud, but my silence was louder, telling the world I'm already spoken for. They tried to get my attention, but I only had eyes for you. My response wasn't out of cruelty, it was out of clarity. They flirted, and I felt a deeper appreciation for the love I already have. Their attempt to get my attention didn't rattle me because I know where my heart lies. I didn't flirt back because I've already found the person who makes me feel alive.